Yo, what we saying, everyone? Oh, don't know what happened to that. What we saying, everyone? How we all doing? How are we all doing? Morning. Morning, everyone. Let me get the face cam on. What we saying, everyone? How we doing? How are we doing? Let me get a announcement sent into the Discord, and then we'll get started. Let me know what trade we're looking at, boys. What trades are we looking at? Let me know. See if this re-entry comes through. Hopefully it does. Come on, bro. Oh, come on, bro. Oh, come on, bro. Don't be a bastard. Alright, yeah, let me draw on this one properly now, so you can see it. There you go. And then GU. Oh, fucking hell. Butterfingers today, man. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Shit. Let's see what that re-entry would be saying about now. Let's see. Let's see. Just re-tapped onto that as well, so it should have a nice rejection. I'm drawing this 1 minute because we have inverted this though. Only thing is, I would rather have taken an Asia high. It's the only issue here. Sorry, New York high. Obviously, we all know the age of liquidity. We all know the age of liquidity, don't we? Morning, everyone. Let me say the announcement. There's only 30 man in there. There should be a lot more. A lot more. People really here without notifications on, man. It's so stupid. Everyone drop a like, man. Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. Everyone drop a like on the stream. Live on YouTube. Boom. Everyone. Sweet, right. EG longs. Alright, yeah, let's see what everyone's looking at. Yeah, this one is just could be a bit of a sticky one. I mean, we really would have wanted to see us break the high, but I mean break the 15, but it's fine. It's fine. Looks like we're actually going for that, which is disappointing. Really disappointing. Really disappointing, man. not good. It's not good, chat. It's not good. Luckily we didn't enter any of these, but it's not looking good. It's really not looking nice so far. Really not looking too promising. Bear in mind it's a Monday, so trades are going to be difficult to find. They are going to be difficult. So bear that in mind, chat. To be fair, the good thing I like about this is we did take that New York high. So even if we don't come down in this leg, we should still eventually come down. But yeah, we'll see if we want to do that. It looks right now that price is just bullish as anything. Bullish as anything I've seen before. Yeah. Strange. Strange open. Very strange open. Very strange open. Yeah, what we saying, everyone? Let's get rid of this because I actually don't think this is going to come through. I don't think there's a chance it's coming through now, to be honest with you. This is coming straight up. If you're in shorts, boys, you're going to get cooked. You just are. Thoughts on EU, thoughts on EG. There's going to be a lot of fake outs as there always is on Monday. With this I'll be looking at sells. Fuck off. Fuck off, you prick. Mate, all these guys with a trading group, man, it's getting actually annoying. Like, look at this melt, absolute melt. Jake's Trading Academy, bro, shut up. Money Monday is upon. Upon what, you fucking idiot? Fuck it, 50% of VIP. Best comment wins £100. Good morning, team. Everyone should have woken up into profit. Honestly, man, shut up, bro. Screw it. These groups are getting actually beyond a joke. It's a bit funny as well, that fucking... Who's that young one? Ed Matty's brother, bro. He bare acts like he's working hard, and he literally posted about one picture like a week. Purely leeching off his brother. That kid's the biggest fucking leech about, mate. He's literally the definition of a leech, bruv. I had a lovely long EU position, but FTMO decided not to tap me in. Unlucky. I don't know why spreads are so shit on Mondays, bro. But Mondays, spreads are always worse. Obviously, it's a reduced volume, but... Why is there fucking no one in here, bro? Why is there like 60 man in here? Where the fuck is everyone? Real talk, bro. This is some dead live. Some shit live, bro. There's like fucking 30 people in. Why is there 30 people in here? Am I bugging? Is my shit just not updated? Why is there 30 people? Ah, boom. Too many dosses. That's a bit harsh. Yeah, hopefully we can push up first, take this high, and then look for the sells down. Yeah, really weird open. Really weird open, actually. I've got to say. Mainly because the indecision. Like, why haven't we broken out of this high yet? I'm not sure why this candle's just sitting there. A lot of weird things that have happened on this open, chat. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of really fucking annoyingly weird things like this. Luckily we didn't get in, but I'm assuming some of our members probably got cooked on this. I'm not gonna lie. To be fair, you'd probably still be in. I was actually considering getting into this. Your entry probably would have been about there, so it wouldn't have actually mattered too much, but yeah. Really don't know what to say in that right now, to be honest, boys. I've actually, for once, bare don't know what to say. Really, I've no idea what's going to happen this morning. And that is the first. Obviously, we've got our daily bias. We'll get into our daily bias, but in terms of the age of liquidity, weird. Very fucking weird. Very fucking weird. We've inverted, and we've inverted again, and then we've rejected again. On the 1 minute, we've sort of broken, but we haven't. We've not really broken structure. We're still part of this range. The long and short of it is we're still part of this range, but price doesn't want to break it for the light. I mean, this is a 1 minute range. This is a 1 minute range, and we've been trading in it now for the best part of 40 minutes. Which obviously we would have thought it's being rejected, but apparently not. Again, even with this one, we've been trading in this 1 minute range for the better part of, yeah, nearly an hour now, which is weird, fucking weird, I'll be honest. Again, you can see the amount of time we've been trading in this is just, it's not good. It's not good for price action. It just means it's moving slow, which is obviously them times you don't really want to be getting in. Yeah, I mean, there's fuck all you can gauge from it, boys. I'll be perfectly honest with you. There's fuck all you can gauge. We should break the high. We should really break this high and move up. If we don't, then I'm not even going to try and guess what we're going to do next, because, yeah. But we should break this high. I don't think Asia liquidity shorts are going to come through right now. Maybe after we break this initial high, then they might come through. But for now, I don't believe so. I really don't believe so. It's just, yeah, really, really bad consolidation. We need to break this high. GU's broken it. DXY hasn't broken it. I'll just mark this out for you so you can see that, that line there. You don't get me wrong, it's done exactly what we really wanted it to. Bro, why has it deleted my imbalance? Just what, like, why would it even do that? What the fuck? So weird, chat, honestly. It's fucking app sometimes. I mean, we're bearish, obviously, on the DXY, and we're bullish on EUGU. That's a given. What the fuck is wrong with my oh, that's why. Okay. This is why. Why? What the fuck? Oh, mates, every day is a new day on TradingView where I think, honestly, I could never use this app again and be such a happy man. Right, well, there we go. Now we've got the actual fucking chart layout out. Now you can see what's sort of going on. I mean, buys right now look good, but you don't really want to buy. Sort of a waste of time, to be fair, we are. It's a fucking awkward day. It's such an awkward day. Just be careful today. Just be bare careful, because I don't know why price is moving so awkwardly. I've never seen anything like it, consolidating in this 1 hour range for so long. Once we break out of it, then we're actually going to have time to trade. But while we're trading in the middle of it, chat, we just don't really want to. I'll be real. We just really don't. One DXY to invert this, and then we'll potentially look for buys, but I'm not really too keen on the idea, considering what we've seen so far this morning. Haven't seen one man CEO. Lou, could you explain to a small video for standard deviation? I mean, standard deviation, majority of it can be just identified with a indicator. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, we want to take this low. We really do want to take this low. Really do. Get rid of this. What is this? Disappointing viewer numbers today. I'm not going to lie. This is the first day we haven't broken 100 in a very long time. So, yeah, not the best live today. I can't lie. The support ain't really there from people today. Only 89 man. We sort of need over 100 man, but it's cool because the real ones are here. The real ones are here getting it done. So if the losers aren't, then they can remain losers forever. Doesn't matter to us. We are the real winners. We are the real winners. Yeah, I see people talking about it. I wouldn't want to sell right now. I really wouldn't want to sell. It's my best advice is do not get into sales. You're going to lose. And that's just it. Yeah, as for the daily trope, EG is a lot nicer in terms of its overall direction. But then again, just currently what we're seeing, we need to take the New York low. We just do. What basically, let me quickly explain it. The long and short of what we're seeing right now is we're not going to move. We're not going to do anything significant. And this is really the charts in general. We're not going to do anything significant until we take out the blatant range that we're accumulating in. So I think even a blind man could see that we're accumulating within this, right? We're clearly, Asia's session was manipulated. London's session was moved right past. The New York session, we're still trading at exactly the same point. So we're still trading at the exact same point, exactly the same, by the way, not a pip difference to we was 3 days, obviously it's weekend, but 3 days ago, right? We're still trading at the exact same point. So how are we going to move? If we didn't move there, or there, or there, or there, or there, or there, why are we going to move now? We are not going to get a big move, chat. Just simply and utterly not going to happen until we take one of these highs or lows. Which is why I'm saying be careful on EU, man, or GU, because you're going to get cuts for getting in. You're going to get punished for it, I'm telling you. So don't be getting in prematurely, in my opinion, man. It's not something you want to be doing. Really not. Once we take this, then you can look for trades, but GU's actually taking it, which is why GU's actually somewhat fucking tradable. As for the rest of GU, not much else, I'll be honest. Not much else. We'll wait and see what happens. We need to break out of this fucking range, bro. We better do. I hope it's not one of them, man, where we're in this range till like 9:30. Because I don't think I can take an hour of watching price move sideways like this. Really don't think I can take it. If we invert this again, then I'll be honest, I might think about getting in. And again, if we invert this. But the DXY needs to show us something. It just needs to show us something. It needs to show us some intent. It needs to show us just basically anything that it's going to reverse. Obviously, we are bearish again. So our overall bias is bearish. We're looking at sells, completely and utterly looking at sells. The only reason we'd be buying would really be as a retracement. So, yeah, really difficult to look for your Asia liquidity by sells today for EU and GU. Difficult day to be looking for them sells. You're just looking at sells, boys. I'll be real. You are purely just wanting to see sells down. Like DXY only sells. DXY only sells. EU, GU only buys. That's really what you want to be looking for. So, saying that, you're going to have to see something really nice to get a good Asia liquidity. Really nice. You're going to have to see a perfect inversion, perfect change of character, the low being taken. And right now we haven't even got the low being taken, so there's no chance that we're getting tempted. No chance. So if you're in the chat getting tempted, just know that's the reason. You're getting too tempted. You're getting too tempted. We need to do... Well, we know what we need to do, boys. Let's just say that. It's really obvious what we need to do. We need to wait for DXY first and foremost to break this low. But sells is what you want to see. I'll be real. Sells is what you want to see. How those sells want to present themselves for us to get in is a different matter. We'll see. But buys, boys, I've been telling you this whole start of this live. Do not get in buys. You're going to get cooked. Do not get in buys. You are going to get cooked. Okay? Asia liquidity is not the one right now. I know we've inverted this. Okay, I know we've inverted it, but we're not going to be getting in until we invert this one as well, which we're not going to. We're reacting off of nice and bullishly. We're not going to get in. If you wanted to get in anything, get in buys, right? If you wanted to get in anything so badly, then get in buys. Nothing stopping you from doing that. 8 pip stop loss, and you can aim for this high. I'd rather you do that. I'd rather you place a random buy than an age liquidity sell, because, yeah, I mean, we've got nothing claiming that we're going to revert yet. Like, what have we really seen here? Nothing. It's nice. The way it's accumulating is nice. It's telling us we could go for one more sweep and then a move down. We could. But don't get tempted. I know bare people's getting tempted right now, and you're going to lose. So, just do it if you want, but I wouldn't. As for EG, again, EG's not showing anything of any promise right now. We're bullish on the pair. It's sort of in no man's land right now. We're in a horrible phase of accumulation. So yeah, Monday's not going to be a good day, boys. I'll be honest. I know you man want me to come on here and be like, oh yeah, it's going to be amazing today. But it's not a good day to trade right now. I'll show you an example of EG why it is not a good day to trade. So basically, this is our POI. So we've had our POI marked out for ages now. We've not only got a POI, we've got our external high. Move, man. And up. Bruv, move. We've got our external high. Fucking hell. We've got our external high and our order block, right? So we want buys up to here. Lovely jubbly. You can see CRT also coming through beautifully. So we've got CRT at the low and we've got the high to then trade up into. So we want it to go higher off of that. Then on the daily as well, we've also got CRT. We've got this big candle here. We've liquidated the downside of it, the underside. And now we should really move up to the top. So we've got this level and this level as our initial targets. And then obviously this level is our primary target. So let's get a bit into the charts and why it's not really an optimal day to trade. This is accumulation, what you see here, I'll be honest. This is just fucking accumulation. And it's annoying, but it is what it is. We've got a leg up and then we have just got accumulation. We've just moved sideways since that leg up. Purely and utterly sideways. You can try and analyse it as much as you can. But what you'll see a lot of the time in EG is you'll get these bullshit... Just literally just bullshit thingy, CRT moves. And you'll think it's CRT, but it just consolidates. It's just where the pair consolidates so fucking much. And you'll think CRT is coming, but it's just consolidation. So yeah, this is our 4-hour CRT here. And then also we've got another one on this lower time frame. So I'm going to go on the lower again and just try and conduct an entry. See if there's anything for us to actually get in on. But again, it looking like accumulation. So I'd rather just come down. And as we said, man, just sweep this fucking low. Just sweep this, and then move. We need some type of grab. This is why Monday's not the best day to trade, and you're gonna get fucked if you trade every Monday. You're gonna get fucked. I swear to you, you will. To be fair, boys, I'll be looking at buys right now. I would literally just be looking at buys. I'll be looking at buys. That's it. Just to come into our daily trade open, see a nice rejection. Yeah, I'll be looking at buys. That's it. Buys there. Even, you know what, even at the DTO, because we will retap it. Yeah, that's looking nice, man. That's what I'll be going for sure. For sure, that's what I'll be going for, boys. And that looks actually nicer than EUGU. The reason why is because, as we said, I know this CRT is kind of shit, I'm not going to lie. But it is, like, it's at least being respected, okay? It's at least being respected, and it's not really like EU and GU where we're moving sideways. I know we haven't really done shit for the Asia session, but at least we had this big move here, this big move up. And then we got consolidation and then a grab, and then we can actually see like something potentially planning out. But, I mean, when we go on EU and GU, it is literally just fucking... It's just this, right? We can zoom in, but that is what's happening. Hopefully we can... Well, what's going to be good now is if we see SMT, so... We've got this high, so we'll see if EUG wants to break this high or not. We'll see if that's the case. We'll see if that's the case. That's the high there. We've got GU with a high there. Bish, bosh, bosh. Again, I'm not going to be looking for Asia liquidity because I think you are going to get fucked. But this is the high. And the interesting thing, as we said about the pair, is that we have seen the manipulation. in DXY, just none of the other pairs. So this is now a time where I would genuinely be tempted to get into the age of liquidity. As we said, we're waiting for the DXY to actually fucking do something. It's done something now. It's taken the New York low and it's taken our Asia set or London session low, London Open low. Only problem is we are not fucking bullish at all. There's nothing telling us to be bullish. Only stuff telling us to be bearish. So it would purely be off this manipulation. Yeah, not really the best trade in the world. But to be fair, I suppose you could look to trade up into some imbalance. Really, I'd be looking to trade back up into this order block. So nowhere much greater than the daily to open. I wouldn't be looking for the Asia high on this. That's for sure. That's for sure. We'll see what we want to do. I mean, we've come off this imbalance blatantly, and we've taken this low now. So, TVC DXY chart not a break and taken a low yet. Yeah, I see that. To be fair, DXY is just shit, bro. It's bare weird how the price providers are bare different. Chat, double tap the screen. I mean, fucking drop a like on this stream, boys. Drop a like. As we said, I think these guys are going to get cooked. So this is the best option, boys. I'll be real. This is by far your best option. By far. Your best option. It's by far your best option. Thing is with this as well. 2 pip stop loss, I'll be real. You can't actually really do that. You sort of have to give it a 3. Which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So yeah, bear that in mind, chat. Bear that in mind. Bear that in mind. EG is your best bet today. Fuck off. Yeah, that's what I'll be looking for really on this right here. Even this though, we haven't really broken out of the Asia low, so it's going to be a difficult one. I'm tempted, I'm not going to lie, I'm tempted. I'm very tempted, in fact. Continuations was clear as soon as I got on the chart this morning, I'll be real. I mean, yeah, EU and G, you could sort of tell it weren't going to be a day for Asia liquidity unless you had a really nice London Open. I mean, I actually don't know what you're talking about. I'm assuming you're talking about EU. I don't know what you're talking about, to be fair, Stu, mate. Yeah, don't really know what you're talking about, Stu. To be fair, you could even... EGPA last month being shy. Oh, mate. It's not an exaggeration. Not a fucking exaggeration whatsoever. I'm actually looking at this now, and I'm seeing... Well, I'm getting tempted by this EG chat. I'm not going to lie, boys. I'm not going to lie at all. I've already passed it at the DTO. I think Stu's talking about EG. EG's okay. So Stu said continuation days were clear on EU on EG as soon as we started. Oh, bro, this is a tempting trade, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is a tempting trade. It's a very, very, very tempting trade. I'm gonna send this one into the signals. thought that was going to work. Alright, cool. I'm sending this one into the boys. Yeah, Stu, what made you so sure it was continuation, Dad? I mean, hopefully it does come through. Okay, we've already come in, so... Oh. I suppose 50% you're going to have to be now. Be real, 2 pips is probably alright in this rare occasion. Right, now let's see this EG. Nah, EUG, I said. Well, I mean, yeah, that's not what really we're talking about to be. I mean, yeah, let's be real. If you're misreading that this is a bearish chart, then you kind of got to hang up your trading boots. We're talking about, I mean, yeah, this is it. No one's debating whatsoever. I think we're all on the same page in here on that aspect, so yeah. I think he's talking about EG. But yeah, I think everyone in here is pretty sure, Stu. We're not really debating whether it's going to be a bullish day. I think we all know it will be. I mean, it doesn't take much analysis to realise that. What we're talking about is the London session in itself, the actual trades. Because it's easier said than done, right? You can say it's bullish, but we open up here. Do you really want to get in buys when we're right at the range high? And we know Asia manipulates. Which is why when you're trading the London session, there's a bit more that comes into it rather than just a direction. Which is why I'm so clear on how we're actually going to get there. So I'm still not going to write off potential shorts back down to here. But as Stu says, I mean, I don't think anyone's under the impression that we're not bullish. I mean, shit, if you are, you're either in the mentorship or you're just not watching. I'll be real. You're either in the mentorship or you're just not watching. But yeah, this is a blatantly bullish market. I think literally anyone could see that. And if you didn't, then you're thinking about it too hard. I think obviously Stu was more. I don't know actually. I don't know what Stu was referencing, the higher or the lower. But I think Stu was just mainly referencing the Asia liquidity specifically. Just because, like I said, I think everyone's pretty bullish on this chart. It's just how we approach it. So I think Stu was saying bullish on this time frame. Let me see. I haven't actually read the chat much this stream, so that's why I'm sort of not seeing. I didn't say that I was I didn't say that I was insinuating there won't be. I didn't say that I was insinuating there won't be an. I'll be real. That's so confusing. I didn't say that I was insinuating, so he wasn't. So he didn't say that. So he wasn't insinuating that there wouldn't be an ALG. Okay, so you're not insinuating that there wouldn't be an ALG. So you're saying there potentially could be an ALG, but on the higher time frame you're bullish. Yeah. To be fair, yeah, pretty much what I've just said then, to be fair. So yeah, we're pretty much both the same. Yeah, I mean, the higher time frame is blatantly obvious, but I'm pretty sure what Stu's trying to say is Asia liquidity can come through as it does. And this is the beauty of Asia liquidity, of the strategy we teach, boys. So if you're not, who in is in the mentorship? 1 in the chat if you're in the mentorship, 2 if you're not. 1 if you're in the mentorship, 2 if you're not. But yeah, still, I'm pretty sure we're on the same page. I just misread what you was trying to say. Alright, this... Let's see how this bitch does. One, if you're in a mentorship. Two, if you're not, chat. Let me see where people's heads are at. Everyone like the stream. If you haven't dropped a like already, comment your number and drop a like. If you've commented a number, drop a like. Big up to everyone. Only reason I'm asking is because I'm trying to help you out as much as possible. I'm trying to think what you're likely to know, what you're not going to know, what resources are going to be available to you, etc, etc. Etc, etc, boys. Is that on my story, probably? Bro, this is why I'd never use Instagram. Only reason I use Instagram in it is for a chest, but on my personal, I don't really go on there at all. It's the type of shit you see on there when you log in. The girl who fell from the sky and survived 11 days in the forest. I just know it's not true. I just know. Like, there's nothing you can tell me that convinces me that's true. Okay. Alright, it's actually my mate. I was going to say, what is this? But it's actually one of my boys on Instagram. And he's hard as shit. I don't mean a gangster, I mean, I'm going to show you, but he's just beating the toss out of someone. This guy, oh my god, I got to admit, bro, this guy on Instagram, if you use I already know whose advertisement this is. This is going to be for some guy called like Nazvan or something. He does YouTube automation. Or is this guy Instagram Phil? Okay, yeah, and then a golf advert and then another fake. Boys, if you men use Instagram, I don't know if you. If you go on Twitter, look, let me try the Twitter test now. Go on Twitter and see what we see, right? I'll see if it's useful. Bobby Althoff shows off her boyfriend and the meal he made her for TikTok. Okay, I'm not going to lie, that one's not the most important bit of information in the world, okay? That one let me down. An advert for Crypto.com, okay? Ratatouille is hilarious because the villain wasn't even evil, he just didn't want food cooked by rats. See, that's actually kind of true. That is fucking bad true. Whoa, that's actually really true. That is actually true, bro. Isn't it, if you think about it? That's why Twitter's goated, boys. Get off Instagram and get on Twitter. Join the new world, man. Yeah, what are we doing on this? What are we doing on EUGU? Let's check the DXY. So we want to invert this on the DXY. That's the main thing. If we invert this, then we're looking potential for this up until the DTO. Fuck off. Oh. So yeah, we know what we're waiting for. Obviously, EU's already had its inversion, which obviously tells us that Euro's a little bit weaker than most. Yo, Dylan, what you saying, bro? Oh yeah, chat. Why is the chat quiet? Why have we got 90 man in here and there's about 10 comments, bruv? Comment a 1 or a 2, man. Comment a 1 or a 2, or are you just sleeping? Leave the live, comment a 1 or a 2. There's 3 options, boys. You've got to be interacted. To be fair, if some of you's probably at work or something, got your AirPods in, that one, you know, when you put your AirPod in your hand and you're like this. That's real activeness. Bare people in the mentorship. VGOC, Stu, I trap in my dreams. Ben, big up. Tom, big up. Right, people that's not Lions Den, Luke, Ian, Sea Strokes, Marina, George Goodchild. If you boys aren't in the mentorship, you need to be learning, boys. You need to be learning. You need to be learning. Okay, this EG's probably taking danger low now. This is the thing with EG as well. You got to have a fuck off stop loss anyway. So Like you got to have a stop loss that's just way past the point of your actual trade. So I mean, it's like it's not a CRT move anymore. Hope the stop's big enough to carry us through. Let's see. Just updating my Discord, boys, because this one is tricky. This pair is very difficult to trade. Oh, we can actually break these. I mean, we might come to just the age of low, but I can honestly see us having a reaction to the upside, boys. I can't even lie. EG's one of them, though. To be fair, EG, though, again, Monday, this is why Monday's not the best to trade. And even Stu, I mean, thing is, with something that pisses me off about Stu, is that every time EG looks shit, he's like, nah, it looks banging. And I'm like, bro, how does this look banging? Like, how does it look banging? But I'm sure even Stu would say, like, right now, you want EG to break out of these fucking highs and lows. We need it to really take a serious trade. We want to break out of that, which is probably why a lot of people's aiming for the prior day low. Or, obviously, you're going to get way better if you aim for that, because you're actually going to win the trade. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we're very much stuck between that, so bear that in mind, chat. Bear that in mind. But yeah, bro, every time Stu's like, oh, mate, this chart looks banging. I'm like, bro, how does it look banging? But it does just show that the concepts that we teach here at RichS are insane, boys. I'll be real. If you put a 2 in the chat, you're not in our mentorship, boys. It's $49 a month. Our mentorship is fucking insane. It's genuinely insane. We teach you everything you need to know. This ain't even a run about EG, boys. This is like the how in depth that our mentorship goes is just a different level. I'll be real. It's a completely different level. Most people are going to teach you the basics. Wouldn't even go into detail about how different pairs are different and harder. You know. Oh yeah, this one's looking a bit iffy. We just see how it goes. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. To be fair, fuck me, one extra pip and you could have just encapsulated that anyway. That's one thing as well, where I don't trade it, I sometimes underestimate how actual shit it is. Okay, nice. Really nice. Really nice there. GU, yeah, see this is it. DXY, this is going to be the key. Really, there's no reason why we shouldn't just break this low. No reason why we shouldn't. High, low, internal, right? So what do we do in a bearish market? We go from a bearish internal liquidity to a bearish external liquidity. Right, that's what we do. We go up to here and then down into here. It's exactly what we do, right? So what are we looking at? We're looking at a move up into here where we are now, and then a move down. So that is the move that we should see, chat. If we don't see that, that's why we look for reversals, because it's unnatural. There's no reason for us to do that. So yeah, really we should just reject off this and start breaking these lows pretty soon. We'll see how this 5-minute closes. Yeah, this EG is pretty much going to get cooked now anyway, so we might as well get rid of this. Probably going to break this low. Which is at least the EU's doing it early, so other pairs have got, well, I mean, it's got a chance to move. So let's just wait till it breaks that. Yeah, I don't think it's much of a question if it breaks now. I've just caught the 15-minute on NQ, so good. Nice. Let's have a look at NQ. Right, this morning one. This move here. Assuming it's this here. Up on the funded already, lovely. Anglado, how? Yeah, see these trades are nice, but I just don't get how people get in them because I just don't know where your stop loss will be. But yeah, nice still. That's the only thing. I just don't know where your stop loss will be in this trade. I know obviously your entry would be there. Just stop loss below these. Like it's got to be below these lows. Really, it can't be below this. Surely. Maybe I don't know. Surely it's got to be below here. And aiming for this high. So it's like a 1-to-1. I don't know. Is that 4 hour CRT? Alright, nice. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. Beautiful deal. I'm assuming you're aiming for this then, with your stop loss there, which is a lot better. Yeah, beautiful, mate. I'm actually going to bookmark this, because I should start looking at this. Why can't I bookmark it then? Like any other pair I can. Fucking hell. There we go. Let me get rid of this other... I don't get... Like, this actually pisses me off sometimes, all these other pairs. Okay, the CG is actually fucking annoyingly moving up again, so we're actually back into, well, I don't know what we're doing, but and that EG still will be in. I mean, I'm like pretty positive it's gonna come down again, but let me just double check. Wait. Yeah. It's actually still in. It's pretty much an entry. So I'm saying, boys, if you did get in this trade from my entry or whatever, then yeah, you can close now at break even if you're a bit doubtful. But my advice is always just to hold. You'd rather hold to the L than be a pussy and close early. But yeah, I do personally think this one's going to come into a loss. But yeah, I don't even know if anyone's in it anyway. We'll see. Would have been a 5 1 minute version, bro. Detail longs on EU made sense to me today because I've also been in EU long since Friday on my swing funded account. Nice. That strategy executes on the 1 hour and takes the daily bias into consideration. Yeah, I mean, nothing really's happened, bro, to be fair. I mean, in terms of what we talk about, boys, do we have Asia liquidity sells or do we have continuations? We've actually got neither. I mean, all of us are queuing up right now to pat ourselves in the back and say we knew it would be continuations, but let's not kid ourselves. We haven't seen continuations yet. Not at all. We've moved 4 pips past EU, and that was before London Open. Sorry, 4 pips past Asia High, and that was during the London Open. Before the London Open. And so we moved 7 pips up. So let's not kid ourselves here, boys. Let's not kid ourselves. We haven't seen continuations yet by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, we've seen nothing. So, again, I'm really still in the same boat as I was last night, to be fair. I want to ideally see something form that I can long off of, but it's kind of consolidating. So, yeah. Asia liquidity sells, probably not. Ideally want to look for longs, but it's not actually come through yet. So don't think, just because we haven't had the rejection, just because we're accumulating, don't think that means we have to move up. We could still move down from here. Like, I don't know. I think we'll move up because that's with the daily buyers. But as we said, man, you never actually know. You do ever actually know. Dylan, you are smashing NQ as of late. Fair play, yeah. Dylan, obviously one of the traders that we've talked very well. Talked very, very well. He's now absolutely creaming on NQ. Boys, if you want to get one-to-one mentorship off me, send me a DM now. Send me a DM. Actually, you know what? Send me a DM on my personal Instagram. Listen, I don't really use Instagram in it, but I'm going to give you my personal Instagram just on this live. I don't really use Insta like that, so trust. This is my personal Insta. It's my personal Insta. If you want one-to-ones, send me a DM on there. If you want one-to-one, this is serious people only, boys, that I'm looking to mentor one-to-one. Long-term for 6 months. Not no one lesson and done, you know. I want to take a student and actually teach them something useful. But yeah, Dylan's obviously someone who learned off us, and he's obviously smashing it. You can see that he did text me on Friday, which is a beautiful text you love to get from your students. Another account passed. Lovely. No small account either. It's a lovely 50k. And already upping it off that NQ. So lovely, man. If that don't show you that that what we teach works, and I don't know what does. And again, boys, I'm not searching for these. This is just someone who comes in my chat. Dill comes in my chat. Yo, I just caught a banging trade. He texts me on Friday. Yo, just passed another account. These are the real life results of these students. I don't have to search high and wide for these results, man. They're so common that it's just almost a joke. Fucking hell, it's almost like a nose where the entry is, and it's just trying to fuck us. Hopefully we can react with this order block. Fuck me, but it looks right now that we're about to get fucked. To be fair, I'm not actually in this anyway, but would ideally want it to do well rather than not. So yeah, we'll see. Probably coming to lost though, let's be real. Be perfectly honest with ourselves here. Small little area to react off of. Small little order block there. If not, it's cooked. Facts. Taking it trade by trade. Trust. But yeah, man. Send me a DM if you do want one-to-ones with me. As I said, it's serious people only, boys. Like, no dickheads in life. No dickheads in life. I can see you, man, following. Yeah, I don't normally accept people on my personal. I'll be honest. Ooh. Who's that in the chat? We have a Lengers amongst us, boys. Let me quickly accept everyone apart from Skull. I don't even know if I want to accept Skull, and that's not even a joke. But yeah, send me a DM if you are interested in one-to-ones, man. As I said, I'm only looking to take people on for 6 months. 6 months at a time, alright? And this is going to be weekly calls with me. I'm going to be giving you homework. I'm going to be doing weekly calls. I'm going to be analysing every single one of the setups you place. Every single one I'm going to be analysing. I'm going to be making sure you're doing everything absolutely perfectly. Alright? So, look, if you're trying to get in, then send me a DM. I'm only taking on 1-2 students max, I'll be real. So send me a DM now and let me know. Come money ready, boys, because, listen, this is the best mentorship we do. This is actual one-to-one. Do you know what I mean? This is no... This is me personally mentoring you. Every single trade you place, I'm going to be analysing for you. I'm going to be making you personalised videos. You get my personal number. You can call me anytime, text me anytime. Imagine what it would do for your trading if you had me on speed dial. Do you know what I mean? Even if I'm on live, I'll answer the phone to you. Do you know what I mean? It's different levels. With what I'm giving you, with what I'm trying to tell you now, this is like the best shit we'll ever do. I'll be real. If you ever wanted to learn trading, boy, now is your time, man. And as I said, I'm taking on maybe 1, 2, 3 people for 6 months. So it's going to be 6 months. So if you're not pulling the trigger now, try again in 6 months, because you ain't going to be able to try again next week. You know what I mean? He messaged me asking what I look like so he can come and see me. Who's that? Oh, fucking thingy. EK. Can I have a personalised video, Lou? Yeah, no worries. I'll do one now. I'll do like a cameo style one. Let me send it to Dill now. Alright. Let's start it. Alright, this is Dill. Do a little video. Hey Dylan, how's it going? Someone told me you was a massive Blades fan, so I just wanted to say up the Blades and congratulations on moving into your new house. Thanks for being a long-term supporter of mine. I've heard you watch all my videos and all my streams. Lots of love from your friends and family, and have a blinder, mate. Cheers. There you go. So yeah, Dylan, I've just invoiced you for £40 for that, because that was a lovely little happy birthday message there. You're gonna see Skull on Pred Hunters. Why do you two always go out in the comments? Your pop's already been on there. No way your dad's been on Predator Hunters, EK, bro. Fucking no way. What a bargain. Trust me, Dill. One day we're going to see Skull on Predator Hunters. EG would have took you out because of spread. Maybe. How close was it? Yeah, be real. Another thing with EG is you're probably going to get spreaded to toss. That probably would have spreaded you out and done unspeakable things to you. We're mainly waiting on GU, by the way, boys, because as we said, right, this is pure consolidation. We need price to break this low, or close above this fair value gap, one of the two. Until it does that, you can't really trade EU and GU, which is why we're sort of sitting on EG. Even though the EG trade's not fucking that great, you know what I mean? It's just EU and GU, we don't want to do anything until DXY showed its hand, so. Are you in this trade? Nah, bro. This is what I'm saying, so I don't actually know. Don't actually know if you would have been spreaded. I imagine you would have been. There's another thing with EG. Like, to be fair, some people do just automatically set it to 3 or 4. So hopefully, well, maybe people have done that, maybe they ain't, but. I want to see GU drop from Iris in inside a 4-hour supply. Yeah, I mean, we should do really. We should do really. Been in a gold buy since 640. Where do you see it going? Gold trades so differently to every other pair though, man. I'll be real. Saying that though, we actually, the price action we're seeing now is very much having similarities. So basically what we're seeing is we're seeing on the weekly time frame, we filled this imbalance, so we should really move higher, right? Should move to this external high. However, we're seeing CRT on the weekly of a significant candle. So really, it's looking like we could move down into here before them shooting up again. So kind of opposite sides of the coin. You don't ever really want to be selling gold too tough. Obviously, we know the nature of it as a pair. If we're going to move off this, it's going to be now. We're obviously taking that Friday low pretty nicely as well. Obviously, see this CRT already being completed of that big candle there. We've got this one to be completed. So yeah, it's more looking like to the upside to me, rather than this CRT playing out, but we'll see. Yeah, if you're in longs, you're laughing. Just hold them out, man. Just literally just hold them out. So that's where the Friday low was swept. I would be looking at a retap of this, to be fair. Let's have a look at the volume. This is what we want to see, is the volume. So we're going to use our fixed range volume profile. Yeah, so I mean the most volume is coming from there. Shit, bro, wait 2 secs, chat. Don't know why I did that. Just turned off the screen rather than my face cam. That was so fucking retarded. Let me really go. What a fucking idiot I am sometimes, honestly. Can you hold overnight and trade news on the normal one? What do you mean on the normal one? Yeah, you can do all that. Shit like this just pisses me off. I'll be honest. Shit like this just straight up pisses me off. I'm not going to bait out who it is, okay? This girl's got a letter from her parents. Bear in mind it's not her birthday. To my little shining star, I'm not going to say the name, but it's a cringe nickname and then the full government name. Just to say we are so proud of you. Keep going, keep growing, darling. Keep your face to the sun, mummy and daddy. Honestly, people's happiness pisses me off. And that's just that. In this trading world, you can't be happy. You've got to be somewhat pissed off with life all the time. Non-worth Timo, yeah, you can. I believe you... Wait, what are you even asking again? To be fair, bro, I've never done either of those things, so... I've never held overnight on a news day or whatever you said, so... B-Roll, I'm not sure. Oh, mate, this is peak consolidation. Bruv, calm. Oh, fuck. Like, bruv, really? I mean, we've actually broken the low now, to be fair. Price action is atrocious. You're up there with the worst price action I've seen, bruv. Oh my days, this is literally so bullshit. Bruv, like, just do something. I've actually got to go over there and fucking pick my phone up and make sure it's not broke now. It's pretty embarrassing. Where the fuck did it even go? I just absolutely levered it. Oh, there it is. Luke, can you do a video about how to use DXY for the trading strat? I'll tell you what, boys, what I'm going to do. I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do for those that are saying that. Do a video quickly. Yo, boys, what we saying? No, I'm joking. We do a video quickly on me on my thing. Yo, boys, it's Louis. Okay. Yo, boys, I've been trading 4 years now. Ask me anything you want to know about trading. Sweet, that'll do. Cool. Cool. Alright, boys, I just dropped a little thing. Look at the rage. The rage. Feel the pain, Braden. Feel the fucking pain, Braden. Alright, boys, I'm going to send this video in. Comment on it. I'm going to be replying all day to these TikToks, innit? All day. All day. Whatever you ask on these TikToks, I'm going to be answering. Even if it's crazy. Even if it's like, I don't even want to give you lot ideas because I know you got your own filthy ideas of your own. I'm going to send this TikTok in the chat, boys. If you, man, want me to explain anything now, so have you commented anything on the live you want me to explain, comment it on this YouTube video and I'll explain on the live now, and I'll do a video on it later so you can go back. Yeah, everyone get at that. It's my personal tickers, innit? So everyone get at that. Top 10 worst things that can happen in life, consolidating around entry. Because you know within just one candle it's either going to go or boom. And if it's around entry, it's more than likely that. Let's just wait and see, boys. I mean, there's nothing much else we can really do with these markets. It's been consolidating for... Okay, finally. Alright, at least we got that part right, boys, okay? At least we got that right. We can be happy with that. As we said from pretty much the start of the live, I said it. Stu also sort of touched on it as well. Is that we don't really want to be getting in ALG moves. Because we're overall bullish. That's not to say that it's an impossibility. Not to say that it couldn't happen. But you want it to be in line with your bias. So what we could have seen, potentially, in this market scenario, would be a manipulation. Like this. But really you'd want this to happen earlier. Because we want the overall London move to be a manipulation to the downside. And then really start to move up. But you can see now, where the time is around 9:30. Is it likely that we're going to get that move down and then start to move back up? Like already? Like probably not. We've only got half hour left of the kill zone. So to see all that, it's a bit crazy. It's a bit crazy. Should have hit along on GU. Yeah, that's what I mean. If it, well, easier said than done, obviously. But yeah, boys, everyone get at that TikTok. Everyone like that. Get at it. And yeah, this is my personal TikTok, innit? So everyone just fucking get at it, boys, innit? That's all I'm saying. Everyone like it, comment it, whatever. Everyone get at that. Do me a favour and everyone get at that. Everyone drop a like on it. Everyone drop a comment. Whatever you want me to do, boys. Just let me know. All right. I'm following guys back now as well. You can see the pound is stronger than the euro, which obviously means the EG. It's not looking good, bruv. Yeah, bear in mind, Skull, it is a Monday, man. So this is just what Mondays are like, bro. They're just like this. No volume today, it's what I mean. You did well to not take an age of liquidity, not to get drawn in. Just got stopped out on GU short. Unlucky, bro, unlucky. Take that lesson and learn from it, bro. Take that lesson and learn from it. I can't remember whoever said, can you explain this? Comment it on my TikTok so I can see it. Comment on my TikTok so I can see it. Everyone like that, bro. Everyone get at that. I'll drop it in the free chat as well. Everyone get at that. Everyone fucking get at that post. EG, EG, EG. What song to put on? I'll be real, we're going to put on the best song of all time. This is probably one of the best songs ever made. These are top 3 or 5, probably top 5 songs ever made. Top 5 songs ever made, this one, boys. And it gives you +3 accuracy on all trades. People don't know that. People do not know that. Boys, if you want to come trade with me, then make sure you're getting in the Discord. Make sure you're getting in the mentorship to learn what I've learned over these years. Condensed all into lovely videos for you to watch and understand. Or signals, if you want to get into signals and just copy my trades. For example, this one, probably not the best example. But, I mean, it's sitting at break even. So nothing lost, nothing gained. And every single month we are profitable. We make money every single week. We've got the best traders in the industry, the best strategies in the industry, easiest way to make passive money and easiest way to learn. So signals or mentorship, whatever you want, trade with me. I'm here every day. I hold myself to account. If I lose a trade, I'm here the next day. If I win a trade, I'm here the next day. You man can vouch for that in the comments. I'll turn up on time. Okay, maybe not on time, but I'll turn up every single day for you, man, and for my students, as I always fucking do, boys. Tell them, George. Everyone get out this TikTok. Someone comment. Someone drop a comment. You man just comment, bruv. Skull, you've always got fucking something to say. Start chatting rubbish on this. Just start. Oh, alright, cool. Let me say something to pick. Oh, alright. Bro, this is what always happens as soon as I look down. Literally look down for a minute, bro. Not even that. Ignorance is kind. Yeah, we want to close above this. Took G Longs 2RR up, 40p, 4RR. Lovely, bro. Lovely. Don't know where your 40p is, but G does have multiple places. I'm assuming here. Asia High. Lovely. Jen said I'd been given. So we're gonna dance again. The way I dance with you. EU finally flying. Yeah, bro, trust me. EU finally flying. That was clean as anything, man, to be fair. As we said, we needed to break these highs. We should have really been more proactive on catching the expansion towards it. But, yeah, I'm going to take notes for that tomorrow. What I mean by that is, should have stuck to our bias. We was considering, well, I mean, I weren't really considering them, but our focus was on avoiding shorts rather than potentially looking for longs. Baby, it's better this way. So yeah, reason being is obviously GU already took it, so it sort of added that element of confusion. Are we going to reverse, aren't we? But we should have just stuck to EU and DXY's bias and just said, yep, we know that we need to break out of either here or here. We know we've got to. What's closer to us? Obviously here. So we're more likely to reach that. How many pips is it away? Well, from the open, it is 10 pips. Is that enough to base a trade? Probably really not. So, to be fair, boys, not really much we could have done differently. And we did well to avoid losing. So, yeah, no, I'm actually not disappointed. Alright, chill on the fucking rejection. Holy shit. Chill on the rejection. Chill on the rejection, bro. Holy shit. Bro, someone comment on this post. Okay, big up Black Drift King. These guys are the real deal. And make turn up every day for us to learn and make them bread. Come on. Need a video reply to this. Big up to the first Black Drift King. Real making moves in this drifting and trading game. Where is he? Where is he? I don't know where you are, Drift, but shout out to you. In these EG longs, we're about 1 hour up now. This was sent into the boys as well, so... Okay, cut out. Big up to the first Black Drift King. Real making moves in this drifting and trading game. Where is he? Where is he? I don't know where you are, Drift, but shout out to you. In these EG longs, we're about 1 hour up now. This was sent into the boys as well. Big up to the first Black Drift King. Real making moves in this drifting and trading game. Where is he? Where is he? I don't know where you are, Drift, but shout out to you. In these EG longs, we're about 1 hour up now. This was sent into the boys as well. Big up to the first Black Drift King. Real make. Everyone's getting a video reply, I'll be real. Everyone's getting a video reply. Yo, boys have been trading. Everyone's getting a video reply, I can't lie. EG's running nicely. Let's go. Hopefully we can break this high. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. So it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. This is again top 5 songs ever made. Well, top 10. Top 10. Number the rhythm starts to play. Dance with me. Sing with me. Big up to the first Black Drift King. Real making moves in this drifting and trading game. Where is he? Where is he? I don't know where you are, Drift, but shout out to you. In these EG longs are about 1 hour up now. Are you finally flying? G, you back to it, TP? Lovely. F me. Asia High is TP for me. Also, I've entered with no TP at the moment. What's that for, bro? EG. Called it at 9:30 as well. Lovely. What's that, Chaz? What do you mean, Chaz, bro? What's your go-to type of coffee, Lou? I'll be real. I like my coffee the way I like my women. Black. You know, I only like black coffee. I'll be real. Reason I like black coffee is because I like that, you know, that taste you get. Let me, boys, who knows about, you know, when you like certain things give you that like kick and you can feel it, like more than just a taste. San Pellegrinos, if you know about San Pellegrinos, the lemonade, you like back a San Pellegrino, half of it, you get that this rush. I can't explain it. Banging. Same with black coffee though, man. You need to get the instant coffee, not the one where you click the machine. I've got the coffee machine, but it's too milky. You need just pure Brazilian bold or something. Colombian, I'm not going to say pure because they're going to think I'm talking about packet on here. But yeah, you need something like that. 3 scoops. It tells you to put 1. It's lying. Put 1 scoop and you're drinking water, bro. It tastes like, you know when you went to a birthday party in primary school and you'd get the fucking big jugs of like orange juice and blackcurrant, but it'd be like this much cordial and then like a gallon of water. That's what it tastes like. So you need to use at least triple, especially if you're a trader. If you're an average Joe, double the amount. If you're a real trader, triple the amount of average scoops, which is 3 if you actually want a decent coffee. Sugar's acceptable, but I mean, it's not really needed. And that's it pretty much, and that's my go-to. I'll have that, and then I'll have like a glass of water next to it. To just like, because black coffee gives you peak dry mouth. Especially normally I'm sitting here bunning a vape, but I've quit vaping now anyway, so it's calm. Here we have a bearish, bullish candle. GU, mate. Oh shit, yeah, you literally just said. Lovely. Can you see EU go 13 pips higher than Friday high? It's oddly specific. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you want to focus on the close, right? So the 15-minute close, you want to think, is it a sweep or a move? Pardon me. So you can see we closed kind of. We didn't wick it, basically. We closed above. GU did we as well? GU obviously way above. Sorry, my bad on that. DXY as well. We're making moves above. So it tells us what's the next thing. It's got to be something within here, right? So yeah, I do think we can come lower. By the way, chat, I do think we can. Well, what my bias was and what it has been the entire day is just sells off of here, basically. Sells off of here. And therefore, GU and EU buys off of here up to there. And buys off of here up to there. So that is really what I'm looking for. But I'm assuming you mean like if you're already in a trade. So like, what's the most we can go without potentially having some significant kickback? So for example, you'd want to get out before then, so you miss that retracement. I would say there's obviously an order block in Asia session. There's obviously something within this from Friday that price is seeking out. This low weren't enough. This low weren't enough. It's seeking something from this. So I would say it's probably going to be an imbalance. So I'm going to mark out this order block here, and I'd say this is where I'll be looking to close out. Once we hit that, we're probably going to have a bit of movement back up and then back down again, hopefully, and we can catch some trades. Let's look at EU and GU. Yeah, again, we do have similar levels there. You can see unmitigated levels as well, completely unmitigated. None of that imbalance was really filled too well. And then we're at this one here, but you can see the actual ones up here. Bosch, then EG. Tonight the music's here. I need to put this on again, bro. I missed it. Bang on the snus, me. Lip pillows a peak. I don't really like the snus, you know. I'm not a big fan of it. I can't lie. I love a Tom Garrett though. That's I don't think they'll ever beat them. Cigarettes are that's just the best, aren't they, compared to everything else, in my opinion as well. You know it's kind of not good for you, but you know it's not like, you know what's in it. How much Aurora are we up? Just updating the Discord now, boys. Again, if you want to get in the mentorship or Discord, just send me a little message, man. For those of you that this is maybe on the phone. Look at the benefits of nicotine for your brain, helps you concentrate. That's true. You might not realise how focused I am. Notice, yeah, if I'm here with a vape, I will not look at my phone once, but vaping's just so bad, I just need to stop completely. I ain't bought a vape in weeks, so I ain't really, I can quit vaping easy, and it ain't hard for me, but it's just easy, it's easiest there. But that's so true, bro. If I've got, what post, I'll send it in. Let me send in the post again. Everyone like this and comment on this. Everyone just get at it. Everyone just get at it. Everyone get at it heavily, boys. Any comment, even if you're just going to slag me off and say I'm butters or something, at least rage bait, just anything. Everyone, this is my personal Instagram, which I won't get banned on, so anything you want to know, comment and I'll make a video on. If you're just thinking, oh, I wish Lou would talk about this more, comment it and I'll make a video on it. Simple as that, boys. And I'll also explain it to you now. Stop the deadline. Why didn't you take your own signal? Someone said. Because it's a Monday, bro. And I'm not going to lie to you. I don't lie to my viewers, so fuck it. I'll just tell you. Last 2 Mondays in a row, I've got cooked. I've took a trade last 2 Mondays and lost both times. So my psychology wouldn't have been in the right place for this trade. I'm able to see a good setup based on my trading and my actual trading ability. And this, obviously, I knew it was a good setup based on my trading ability. But in terms of the psychology aspect, I wouldn't have been able to handle it as professionally as I would have wanted to for my members had I been in the trade with them. So I was happy to sit this one out. If it won, then I would have reassessed, looked at the back at the drawing board and said, cool, it's been 3 Mondays, 3 trades, 2 losses, 1 win. All right, and if it would have lost 3 times, then yeah, then I would have said that. So that's pretty much why, bro. Like I said, I never lie to you, man. If I lose, I'll lose, and I'll tell you straight. But yeah, that's the reason. Last 2 Mondays, I've got cooked. So psychology wouldn't have been good for me. But the members, I'm not going to use my own psychology as a reason to not make you eat on a Monday. And you'll be up 2R right now, so you can close for your weekly profit done and boxed off. You could finish your week now. Boys, you could finish your week now if you really wanted to, bro. If you really wanted to, you could finish your week now. But listen, if you want to get in the signals, send me a DM right now. DM me saying, I'm going to actually do a naughty little code. DM me saying, signals. Yeah, just DM me saying, what's a better word than signals? Message me, I want pros. I want profit. Message me that. I want profit. That's the code word. If you message me that, I'm going to be giving you a naughty discount. Lou, I can't comment because... Oh, shit. Am I private, bruv? Surely I ain't private. No way that... There's no way I'm private on here, bruv. Wait, what? I ain't even private. What's your name on there? Why can't you comment? Yes, Lou, can you explain fixed range volume profile? Yeah, boys, message me, I want profit. Whoever does, I'm going to be giving you a naughty discount to my signals group. As I said, boys, it is Monday. It is before 10 a.m. We're 2 hours up in the group. And you could have had your date. You could have had your weekly profits boxed off, wiped, and done. You could be done for the week. Completely and utterly done for the week. And it's Monday. That's 8%. That's 8% in a month. If you make 2% every week, it's 8% a month. You could be literally done for your week at 10 a.m. on a Monday. Do you know how beautiful that is? How beautiful that is of a life to live. Anyway, let's mark out this order block. Hopefully we can hit a bit of profit. I don't really want to just hit a 2 to 1. It'd be nice if we can hit a bit more than that. We've got this imbalance, which I think we'll at least fill before moving down, hopefully. Kind of tapped into it a little bit, I suppose, but we want to see a bit more. Bro, I haven't got to accept your follow. Surely I ain't private, bruv. I know I'm not private, am I? Why would I be? Am I private? I ain't private. I didn't even know you could really go private on TikTok. Settings and privacy. Account. Privacy. No, I ain't private, bro. Interactions, comments, filter unwanted comments, comments from everyone, DMs from... Cool, bro. Yeah, you can comment, bro, I'll be honest. Everyone get at that comment, boys. Everyone get at it, and I'm replying to everyone's comments. It's a heavy rejection, boys. Heavy rejection. EU and GU still... Okay, EU and GU is coming down a little bit. What's gold saying, actually? Okay, let me explain what fixed range volume profile is. Can you explain fixed range volume profile? No worries. So this is actually a really simple concept. All you do on TradingView, you come across here and you go to, where is it? Fixed range volume profile. You click that and then you can draw it on from any point. So it doesn't matter where, it's time based. So you draw it from here to here, for example. And what it's going to do is it's going to tell you where the most volume was spent. So what I've done here, for example, is I've noticed that reversals are starting to form. So I'm expecting this range to potentially get reversed, right? As you can see, this is gold, by the way. So what I'm going to do, draw on my profile from here, as you can see here, to here. And I'm going to see where the most volume is. So where are the most buyers and sellers? You can see this line here was the most volume. So there's this order block here is enticing me because it tells me that a lot of volume came from this sell here, which tells me that this is the origin of the liquidity grab and therefore the point that needs to be mitigated before we move higher. So therefore, and this is the final conclusion, I'm looking to buy once we come back into this point of very high volume. So once we hit this region again, this breaker block there, I'm looking to buy, and that's all due to the fixed range volume profile. Sweet. Can you explain fixed range volume? Can you explain fixed range volume profile? No worries. So this is actually a really simple concept. All you do on TradingView, you come across here and you go to, where is it? Fixed range volume profile. You click that. And then you can draw it on from any point. So it doesn't matter where, it's time based. So you draw it from here to here, for example. What it's going to do is it's going to tell you where the most volume was spent. So what I've done here, for example, bro, EG's moving pink. I've noticed that reversals are starting to form. So I'm expecting this range to potentially get reversed, right? As you can see, this is gold, by the way. So what I'm going to do, draw on my profile from here, as you can see here, to here. And I'm going to see where the most volume is. So where are the most buyers and sellers? This line here was the most volume. So this order block here is enticing me because it tells me that a lot of volume came from this sell here, which tells me that this is the origin of the liquidity grab and therefore the point that needs to be mitigated before we move higher. So therefore, and this is the final conclusion, I'm looking to buy once we come back into this point of very high volume. So once we hit this region again, this breaker block there, I'm looking to buy, and that's all due to the fixed range volume profile. Can you explain fixed range volume? Sweet. FYP, hashtag education. Sweet. Big up to the first Black Drift King, real making moves in this drifting and trading game. Where is he? Alright, that one's up. Boys, I'm going to be answering these whole time. D nice. What are you saying, Denise? Yeah. This is fucking annoying, man. What an annoying morning in general, bro. Like, really? None of our pairs are really moving, chat. We're sitting at break even on this. EU's actually looking like it could come down a bit now, all of a sudden. Now we've taken that. Same with GU. I'd more be looking for buyers though on the expansion. So with this, I'd rather than looking for reversals, I'd more be looking for DXY to fill these imbalances and move down. So I'll more be looking at sells on DXY and therefore buyers on EU, GU. So buyers off of this point here, or this order block down there. Stop there. Boys, comment on that. Everyone get at that. Everyone comment on this. Everyone get at that. Everyone drop a comment. If you're hearing this live and you're respecting the ting, then like it. Sorry, drop a comment in it. You trade SMC, right? Well, it's more ICT. We use a mixture of different things. Can you dump GU now? What do you mean, bro? Is it Lewis or Lewis and Mace? Oh yeah, it's on Insta, bro. I mean, sorry, TikTok. It's on TikTok. Links there, boys. Links in the chat. You can see the link in the chat there. Everyone get at that. Get at that and drop a comment, boys. I'm going to be answering all my comments on there. On there? On there. On there. AU looks like it could actually provide nice buys. I'm not going to lie. I'm liking that. I can't lie. Everyone follow me as well, bro. Big up to everyone who's liking. Yeah, this is my personal Instagram because I know it probably won't get banned if it's my personal, innit? Watch this rage bait. Don't be an idiot and trade fucking USD CAD during the London session. Trade pairs native to that time. Why do you reckon JPY pairs move so much overnight? Because it's Asia. Obviously it's going to move overnight. If you're trading... Oh, wow, that cut out. Okay, it cut out halfway through, but I think that's kind of good. Why do you reckon JPY pairs move so much overnight? Because it's Asia. Obviously, it's going to move overnight. Don't be an idiot and trade fucking USD CAD during the London session. Trade pairs native to that time. Why do you reckon JPY pairs move so much overnight? Because it's Asia. Obviously, it's going to move overnight. Don't be an idiot and trade fucking USD CAD during the London session. Trade. Don't be an idiot. It's nearly 4 AM and I still. Don't be an idiot and trade. Don't be an idiot and don't be an idiot and trade fucking USD CAD during the London session. Trade pairs native to that time. What's a good sound for that video? To that time. Why do you reckon JPY pairs move so much overnight? Because it's Asia. Obviously it's going to move overnight. Don't be an idiot and trade fucking USD CAD. Okay, that's done. Boom, posted. I'm smashing these out. Gabe's I thought you was talking to someone, but I see you making a video. I was like, damn, bro, snapping. Nah. Shit. Ooh, that was close to being perfect. Okay, again, we're surviving. We're surviving. We've got to put on some tunes now. Boy, this is a tune. I'm only on for a bit more, boys. So ask any questions you want to know. If I missed anything, I do apologise, boys. Just ask them again. Take any trades. Not today, bro. Monday. Typical, as you said, bro. Monday morning crash out. Game's never been so back. Come on, Chaz. GU hit partial for me. Lovely, Scott. W's in the chat up for Scott. If you managed to make money today, congratulations. Put the lucky ring on. True say, I've got pins and needles as well, so I'm actually going to have to stand up for it as well. Lucky ring. What's going on? Get hands on with dirty... if I put this on and make a video, I'm going to get bullied. I look like a fucking idiot. I'll try it. Oh god, I look awful. Yo boys, just made 10k printed. Get at man for signals. If I put that video up, I look genuinely disabled a bit. Like, I actually look like, I'll tell you who I look like in these glasses. Look, let me show you who I look like. Wait. Look. In that video. Look like this bro. Oh, fucking dead just that when got hit in his face. Today is hard, bank holiday in Germany. So many bank holidays around this time, man. That's why Monday hasn't really been the best. We got the lucky ring on her now. Everyone get out the TikTok. Any more comments to reply to? What we got? Big up to the first black. Alright, yeah, keep commenting on that. If you want me to do any videos, boys, want me to explain anything you don't understand, just comment on there and I'll make a video on it ASAP. Yo, boys, I've been training 4 years now. Ask me. Sweet. Do you have a Notion on spreadsheet with your trades with all variables? Nah, bro. Nah. Put you in the SR2. Why does autoplay off? It's very annoying. Liked and followed you on TikTok, bro. Got to head to work. Much love, bro. Good luck on your trade. Appreciate that, D. Nice. Appreciate that, brother. Big up to everyone who's supporting me on TikTok. It's a personal account in it, so it's not got many followers. This is why I'm trying to pump it a bit. Only ever at peace in my solace. What's that out on tickers? Let me send it through again. A disorder. Still poor blood. Still cool pops. I still noise number off by heart. I swear it's all fucked. When it all tugs. Boys, let me know if you're still in any trades. You want me to have a look at anything. We don't even want to live it. With the gimmicks, the story, then they twist it. Blood, it's not fun. First burner was the shotgun. No worries, Josh. Alright, Josh, I'll tell you what. My DMs are fucking barefoot at the moment, so send me a DM if you can. Send me a DM if you can, bro, and I'll send that straight over to you. If anyone wants the indicator, DM me on Discord and I'll send that. DM me, I want money. Oh, no, I want profit. DM me, I want profit, and I'm going to give you a discount to mentorship or signals, whichever one you need. This was sent into the signals. You could have entered it once. You could have re-entered whatever you want. We're 1 hour up now. Yet again, we was 2 hour at our highest point. So let's hope we can actually make some gains. Damn, crush for him. Seeing goals, that's why I hustle, king. Bush Tucker ting. Proper ting. There's my tickers, boys. Everyone comment. The judge can talk. I've sent you a message on Discord. Sweet, bro. I'll send that over to you after this live, bro. All you got to do, when I send it to you, you just got to make it your scroll down to the bottom and make it your favourite. Just click the star, and then it'll appear when you go on your favourites. At the wrong time. No worries, bro. Break me for 1 tick. I can't believe I've done this. Big up, Tommy. Appreciate the follows, bro. Appreciate the follows, Chaz. When you came home. If you can comment on that original video, that'll be bare helpful. Wait, pause. Tranquility, trying to think about the cause. A lucky ring, man. What can I say? A Frank Mueller ring. A Frank Mueller ring. Yuck. Doing us nice. Doing us fucking beautifully. What's into these 10-10 crash out. If anyone's got any clips as well, send them to me, man. Check GU for me, please. Took 50%, still got active long. Nice. I'm assuming you got off like 0.5 of this or something, so let me see. I'm assuming you got in here. 4 pip stop. I don't know where you're holding to. Oh, I'm assuming you're holding to the age of high. I'd hold till this order block, so to be fair, I would be out there at about 4-1. You can hold for 5.5 if you want, but yeah, I'd probably be out by now, to be fair, bro. We've had the initial move, then we've had the redistribution again, and then we'll see if we can have that move again, but we've already had 1, 2, 3. Right, so 1 expansion, 2 expansion, 3 expansion.
You ever sat down in a hospital bed? Like when you come out here, someone's got to be. You're talking about the youngest drip, then it's got to be Fred.
Come on. Lose, set up a WAP so we can make clips for you. Where attention goes, money flows. Oh, is that what you can do on WAP? Is that how you can clip people? Me and abuse me, I got no taboos. I'd pay you, man, innit, if you get me views, bro, of course. Money talks, dirty cash. will there be EG re-entries? Dean, a bit of a difficult one, bro. I wouldn't personally be looking to re-enter. If you're looking to re-enter, I would just look to get in on the Daily True Open and have a sizable stop loss. So I'd get on at the Daily True Open for buyers, which is this point here, obviously the 5 AM start. And just have a safe stop loss. Have a 4 pip stop loss, which will be somewhere down here. And then, yeah, TP there. You might have missed the boat a little bit. Bear in mind, we was consolidating at entry for the whole time, so yeah, you did have a chance to get in, a fair chance. Nearly 3R prof, boys. Some crud. Money talks. Yeah, no, in all seriousness though, boys, as I said, I'm looking for 1 to 3 one-to-one students to take on for 6 months, and I'm going to personally be mentoring them every single step of the way, and I will guarantee that you're going to be 6-figure funded within that time. I guarantee it. I'm so confident of it, it'll be unreal. I'll literally teach you Asia liquidity and every concept we teach if that's what it takes. If you know nothing and that's what it takes, that is what you'll get, boys. It's a challenge for myself as much as it is for you. But yeah, I'm choosing 1 to 3 people to do one-to-one mentorship for the next 6 months. So send me a DM, one-to-one mentorship on Discord or on my personal IG. I'll be real, you're probably best off doing it on my personal IG. My personal IG, I'll put it in the chat if you do want to message me. I don't really use it, so I'll definitely see your DM. My personal Insta is this. Take me and abuse me, I got no time. Yeah, that's my personal Insta. So listen, send me a DM if you do want to get that one-to-one. Bear in mind, boys, come money ready because it's one-to-one and I'm taking like 2 people on only, so. I want your money. Let's go. How far is the Asia high? Oh, less than 2 pips. We're there. We're basically there. If you want views, you should do funny moments compilation with big traders like TJR or PB. Yeah, you man, just clip me up. Clip me, clip. You man, just clip me up, innit? Just clip me up, boys, and let me know what I need to do. Don't be an idiot and trade fucking US. Alright, we're getting likes, boys. They're coming in. They're starting to come in. Big up everyone, man. We're hitting the FYP a bit. Make sure you drop a follow as well while you're there on my page. Make sure you're there. I'm going to be answering anything you comment. I'll be replying to. Even if you ask me what, like, I don't know, what is in this. I always have a bottle of extremely strong alcohol sitting in front of me while I'm trading to remind me. If it all goes wrong, you can just become an alcoholic and sleep on the streets and just take little zoot ends off people, and little bottom of the boosts, and a bit of Red Bull maybe. There's a central line station near me, so if I was a homeless alcoholic, I would be pretty sweet in the morning. I'll get all the fag butts I need. But luckily, we're never going to be homeless, boys, because we can earn money through our phone. And we really can, boys. Remember, what you're learning to do, you're learning to actually do what these guys talk about. These guys talk about, oh, make money through your phone, make money through your phone. if you're finding trading difficult right now, the reason you're finding it difficult is because you're learning to do it the right way. You're actually learning to make money through your phone. You log on, go on MetaTrader, go on TraderView, and you can win a trade. That's what you're working towards. These other bres, they're just working towards getting a social media following or getting commission on a broker or scalping or doing a crazy quick trade and making quick profit. You're learning something actually that's going to pay you forever. You're genuinely learning how to make money out of your phone. Like, actually, once you get to my level, Mace's level, students level, like Dylan, for example, life really is that easy. As Dylan said, so this is Dylan, one of my students. He passed his funded account last week, and he's currently running like 3.5 hour up or something. His entry was better than this. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like this or something. So currently right now we'd be running about 4 hour up, which is on a 50k account, 2k. So Dylan, one of my students, 2k up, 10 o'clock on a Monday. Yeah, but I've listened. If you could see the text between me and Dylan, where Dylan was saying, bro, it's going back 6 months. I'm not even going to bait out Dylan, his personal stuff, but Dylan was having problems with his trading journey, serious problems, serious doubts, serious issues that was translating into his real life. He's worked for it. I told him, bro, I said, bro, it's difficult. What, you think it's not going to be difficult? You think it's meant to be easy? If it was easy, everyone would fucking do it. It's true. You think this difficulty, you should be happy it's difficult. Should be buzzing it's difficult. Because every time something difficult happens, that's someone else dropping out. Winners exist in a place where losers never get to. Only reason I'm here is because I carried on going where someone else dropped out. And I'm eventually here. Do you know what I mean? The only reason you make it, and that is the exact same as Dylan, bro. Dylan went through some tough times, as did I, but he's through the other end, and now he's printing 2k before 10 a.m. on a Monday morning. It's beautiful, but what we're learning to do, boys, is actually make money through our phone. Not in a bullshit way, not in a scam way, not in a get-rich-quick way. In a genuine, we're learning a long-term, high-value, quality skill that will be able to pay us substantially for an extended period of time. So never forget that. If you see bros on Insta and all this, copying their favourite cars, copying their favourite watch, just remember, bro, people do that. When I was learning to trade, you think I didn't know people that was banging fraud, buying Rolexes when I was trading on my little TraderView on my Lenovo laptop, not making no dough, sitting here doing nothing, could barely even make any money, like working my 9 to 5, coming home working. I'm getting paid like 1.5 bags a month, coming home, trading, going to work, 1.5 bags a month, trading. Going on Snap, seeing people that never tried anything in their life make fucking $2,000 a day off fucking fraud. Do you know what I mean? You can't compare yourself to other people, because what we're doing is long term. We're doing something actually good that's actually going to pay us, which is why it's going to take longer. So don't get disheartened by these dickheads that are doing other shit. They're not. You know what they're learning is not as good as you. You know how good trading is. So don't let it affect your mind, because you know the skill that they're learning or however they're making money is nowhere near as the way we're making money or the way you're learning to make money, you know? And that's something that used to piss me off, bears, bro. I used to look at other people and be like, oh, mate, this guy's so dickhead. Like, he just does fraud and makes so much peas. Don't think about it, man, because these men will be nicked. These men will take their L, trust me. Our L is learning. That's all it is. Once we make it, we don't take L's. Our L is learning. These guys... They're not the same as us, boys. Trust. Would you be able to show us how to use standard deviation? Yeah, bro. Comment that on the video, bro, and I'll do it. I'll upload it after, because it's a bit of a longer one. It's a bit of a longer video, I can't lie. There's a whole concept for you to understand. Basically, yeah, it's to do with the bell curve, innit? That's basically what it is. The bell curve, you don't know, is this. So basically, like, it's this, but essentially rotated. So if you imagine, right, what that means is majority of trades, or majority should be from here to here. This should be the range. If price retraces to here, and then you basically get these standard deviation lines, right? And if it's here and it's somewhat of an outlier, because you sort of need to understand bell curves, and is why I sort of don't want to explain it all on live. And then if it's here, for example, it's proper outlier territory, and that's when we should expect to return to the average or the standard. It's kind of like RSI in a way. You see how we're on an RSI, you'll see it, and you see it's overbought compared to your 3 lines. It's similar to that, I'm not going to lie, but it's a lot better way of doing it. What are you saying on EU entry for longs? Saw a vid of PJ Trades talking about it giving you more confidence, like holding your trades. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but it is good. Somebody trades it a lot. I can't remember the Jade Cap trades it, and he's a fucking sick trader. Yeah, if I'm GU, I'll be looking to come off this fair value. EU world, I'll be looking to trade. Let's see. I mean, we've got 2 imbalances. And the target is how far away from where we currently are? 10 pips. Alright, so yeah, these are our levels here. High to low. Obviously, these are in the premium, which is where you want to look for sells. And we were looking for, obviously, buys. So you want to be looking in the discount. Therefore, therefore we're looking at the bottom section, and I would use this fair value gap or this order block. So probably the bottom of this fair value gap as the entry. My stop loss will be near the range low, because if we come lower than this, it's going to be a change of character and we might trend lower. My TP is going to be here or here, one of the two, depending on the RR. So let's actually see. Here, and obviously this is going to be our inducement, so people's going to prematurely buy off here and then get stopped out. That's what we're hoping happens. Alright, let me write down inducement. I don't think that's actually a real word, but it is to me. Yeah, that's what I'll be going for, boys. Fucking hell, it's Simply Julie, like a millionaire or saying. Oh no, it's just Supercar Showroom, I was going to say. Big up. Everyone's commenting on that, big up. Let me do another video while I'm waiting. What normally happens during the London session and why? Well, let me explain to you. Go a few oh, fuck. Alright, you ready, chat? What happens in the London session and why? Let me explain to you. So, if you look at these 2 points that we have the Asia high and the Asia low. This is the only thing that is mattering to you in the London session. Don't think about any of your higher time frame for now. Just think about the Asia high and the Asia low. Alright, that's part 1. Up 1.3% on a sell on gold this morning. Lovely. Yeah, gold's actually back at our point that we was looking to buy now, to be fair. So we're at that point. Shit, I've done the video, the fucking 10-second one. I'm going to have to do it again. I'll have to start this one again. What usually happens during the London session and why? Let me explain to you. So, here you can see a London session. This is a trade. If you go a few videos back, we got into this with our members. This is the Asia high, this is the Asia low. So, I'd say about 7 times out of 10, what price does is it takes the Asia low and then trades into the Asia high. This is because the Asia session manipulates. You can see it moves sideways compared to a New York session, which you can see moves down a bit, or a London session, which moves down as well. So the Asia session accumulates, which means the London session we're looking to take the low and move up to the high. This happens all the fucking time. Just look at the previous day as well. We took the Asia high. Where do we trade down to? Trade into the low, which is why Bro, the video didn't even fucking start, bro. That's so annoying. So annoying, bro. The video didn't even start. I say it's embarrassing as well. I'm not gonna lie, because you got to say the same thing now again. Where'd your target on EU? Asia high, bro. That's what I'd mainly be aiming for. It'd be nice if we hit this New York high, but Asia high is our main target. As if that didn't work, bro. What the fuck? What usually happens during the... Bro, why can't you do that? So you got to hold your hand on it to actually record. What usually happens during the London session and why? Let me explain to you exactly what normally happens. So, right here you can see we have a London session. Yeah, you can't record a TikTok without holding your thing on that. So as soon as I want to use this, it doesn't work. Holy shit. TikTok, man. Fucking hell. Why are you so... I'm not going to say the word. I'm not going to say the word. Such a hickety-pickety app. Like, honestly, it's like if this app was a car, it'd be like a fucking cart put together. Like a minecart on Minecraft or something. It wouldn't be a proper engineered car. It'd be like a nut there, a bolt there, a bit of wood, get it on the road, fucking push it down the hill. This is what this app is. Such little thought has gone into majority of the stuff there. Fourth time lucky, I guess. Gonna have to be my left hand. What usually happens during the London session and why? Now let me tell you right now. So if you go a few videos back, we just got into this trade. You can see now it's playing out lovely. What the London session does 9 times out of 10 is it comes down to this Asia low, manipulates it, and then comes into... Okay, I said 9 times out of 10. That's a lie. Fuck's sake. Last time. If it doesn't go right, boys, I won't try again. What usually happens during the London session and why? Let me explain. So 7 out of 10 times, you're going to see this movement here. If you scroll back a few videos, you'll see me entering that. We are now moving lovely. This is this exact method I used to get in. So you see we got 2 lines, the Asia low and the Asia high. Now what we normally do is take the Asia low and move to the Asia high, or take the Asia high and move to the Asia low. This is because the Asia session typically accumulates, moves sideways, as you can see, compared to a New York session, which has more of a direct movement in one direction, same as a London session, which is going to have more of a direct movement. So, how do we trade this? What we do, we wait for price to take the Asia low, we go on a lower time frame and we look for confirmation. We get in buys to the Asia high, exactly what we did this morning on live with the guys. And the reason this happens is because every single session has its own objective. Asia accumulates, London session manipulates either side, and New York has the big move of the day. So know what session you're trading and know what each session does. That is what the London session does. Don't forget it. Boom. That was a pretty fucking good video. Can't lie. What usually happens during the London session and why? Why do you suggested songs though every time? What is this? Like, bro. Now, what we normally do is take the Asia low and move to the Asia high, or take the Asia high and move to the Asia low. This is because the Asia session typically accumulates, moves sideways, as you can see, compared to a New York session, which has more of a direct movement in one direction, same as the London session, which is going to have more of a direct movement. So, how do we trade this? What we do, we wait for price to take the Asia low, we go on a lower time frame and we look for confirmation. We get in buys to the Asia high, exactly what we did this morning on live with the guys. And the reason this happens is because every single session has its own objective. In it, way music. Boom, trust. Do a timer and you can set how long you record for. Yeah, that's what I literally just clocked. I was doing it on the 30-second one, which is why it kept running out. Method I used to get in. So you see we got a 2 Boom. Cam, your question has been answered, lad. Appreciate all the comments, boys. Keep running up that live. Keep running it up. Keep supporting this.
What usually happens during the London session and why? Let me explain. So 7 out of 10 times, you're going to see this movement here. If you scroll back a few videos, you'll see me entering that. We are now moving lovely. This is this exact method I used to get in. So you see we got 2 lines, the Asia low and the Asia high. Now what we normally do is take the Asia low and move to the Asia high, or take the Asia high and move to the Asia low. This is because the Asia session typically accumulates, moves sideways, as you can see, compared to a New York session, which has more of a direct movement in one direction, same as the London session, which is going to have more of a direct movement. So, how do we trade this? What we do, we wait for price to take the Asia low, we go on our lower time frame and we look for confirmation. We get in buys to the Asia high, exactly what we did this morning on live with the guys. And the reason this happens is because every single session has its own objective. Asia accumulates, London session manipulates either side, and New York has the big move of the day. So know what session you're trading and know what each session does. That is what the London session does, don't forget it. What usually happens...
Boom. What a vid, boys. Come on. My vid's under review right now. Why is it under review? Because I'm spitting too much facts. In a bit, boyos. Sweet, Josh. Yeah, I might jump off in a minute. Anyway, you man still here. You should get a social media manager. Bro, I'll be real, social media managers are like, they're just cruds, innit? They're just crud. So crud. Ask anyone who has a business, man. Social media managers are the biggest leeches ever. The biggest leeches ever you'll ever find as a social media manager. They might as well call themselves leeches. They don't do no work. Social media managers are the people that's trying to make money off of your hard work. That's all it is. You're on social media, you've built up a platform, you've built up an audience, you've built up a business, you're getting the views by yourself, you're getting the attention, you're getting the sales. A social media manager wants to come along and goes, you take all the risk and give me $3,000 a month so I can tell you what videos to post. Fuck off. Nope, no way ever again am I going to get a social media manager. They are the biggest leeches in the game. The biggest leeches in the game. I'll be real, never again am I going anywhere near a social media manager, bro. Unless they're quality and I've seen results in it. If not, they're all leeches, bro. Everyone who becomes a social media manager's got no bread. That's why they become a social media manager. I'll be real, they got no bread. They got no readies. Tell me a social media manager that's got bread and that's not like really famous. No one, bro. You won't know any social media manager that's making like 5-10 grand a month. You won't. You only know one that's making fuck all, or one that's making 100 grand a month. All these middle ground people are leeches, bro. They don't know how to grow anything. They don't know how to grow anything. They just want money. They've just heard, oh, it's so easy to brand scale or all this shit. So what they do, look, let me go on my Instagram now, bro. I'll show you all these. I'll show you how many you get. Absolute leeches, a lot of them. Let me show you. Let me show you. Look, bruv. Hi, Lua Mace. Hi, Lua Mace. These man, like, they're all the same. And they're all like, oh, look, I'm amazing at social media growth. Like, bruv. That's why you got 900 followers. This brer. And they all think they're so good as well. They're all so bad. Like, oh, you got 57k followers, but you bought them. Oh, brilliant. I honestly get at least 5 of them DMs a day. None of them stand out ever. Like, they're all so bad. Yeah, man, I can't lie. Social media managers, if you don't look at it, it'll hit TP. Yeah, for real. Bruv, any good social media manager, hit me up. These joke men can jog on. Because I swear down, they're just trying to take your money, bro. Juice WRLD Burn. What song is this in the background? Yeah, Juice WRLD Burn, bro. Bro, has my video got accepted yet or what, bro? I didn't say nothing bad on there. Oh, yeah, it's out.
What usually happens during the London session and what... Yo, boys, I've been training 4 years now. Ask me anything you want to know about it. Yo, boys, I've been training 4 years now. Ask me anything.
Alright, what comments have I got? I need to do the... That's it, really. Oh, that's all the comments. I need to do the standard deviation one. Everyone keep getting at it. Everyone, yeah, man, keep following, keep commenting your questions you need to know. Listen, I'm trying to pop this account off, so yeah, man, I'm going to jump off now, though. Not really too much else going on in the market, so probably better if I catch you tomorrow, boys. Mace will be live for the New York session, and he'll be trading. What's Gold saying? Yeah, Gold's actually rejects off this level beautifully. Beautifully. But yeah, man, I will catch you boys in the next stream. If you want signals or mentorship, DM me signals or mentorship on Discord. As I said, if you want one-to-one in-persons, scroll up. I sent my personal Instagram. You can message me on my Instagram and ask for whatever you need to ask for. But if you want in-person one-to-one, not in-person one-to-one, sorry, just one-to-ones. One-to-one mentorship. If you need that, let me know. Appreciate you tuning in, boys. Appreciate you tuning in, and I will catch you in the next stream, boys. Either tomorrow morning or Mace's stream later. Big up to everyone. I'll be active in the Discord and Insta and YouTube and TikTok, everything. So DM me, ask me what you need to ask, and I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Sweet.